coming to you from my yoga room and office, which I've screened off to try to make aesthetically pleasant. Just wanted to let you know that the people in the city of Loveland and the Chilson have been awfully good to all of us, and all the instructors, including myself, want to reach out and try to give you a way to stay fit while you're home. So for today, get a belt, a tie. If you don't have a yoga strap, I'm going to use the tie for a demonstration. I'm using it to stretch. So just lay it in your lap. Sit as tall as you can. So today I want to ask you to please try to see how you feel. Listen to the alignment cues. Don't worry about how perfect it looks. We're all built different. We've all had different injuries. So just be good to yourself. Because it's only 30 minutes, anytime it'll be faster than normal, so anytime you really want to hold a stretch longer or a pose longer, stop the video and come back when you're ready. So everyone now, I'm going to have you turn the video off and find your center. Take a nice deep breath. Don't turn it off till we talk about it. Nice deep breath. So you're going to level your pelvis, shoulders over your hips, chin neutral, ears over your shoulders. So got a nice open airway. Then I want you to close your eyes, and as you're breathing in, control that breath in. Let it fill up your torso, your lungs, your rib cage. And when you exhale, knitting your ribs back together. I think a good way to relax and find your center and really calm yourself is counting the inhale, counting the exhale, and adding one number, and then pausing at the bottom of that exhale in that moment of stillness. I always am telling my classes, if you calm your breath, it will slow down your heart rate and your brain waves, and you'll be able to really relax, and your body will be able to repair, and you can find that place of renewal. So turn it off now and find your center, and then turn it back on when you're really ready. Okay, all back now. So we're going to start with your hands on your thighs, sitting tall on the edge of the seat with your thighs off the chair. Inhale, bring those shoulders up high. Exhale, you're going to press your elbows towards the chair. You want to reach the chair. They get really long on the top of the shoulders. Drop your chin. Roll your chin slowly to the right shoulder. Then your ear to that right shoulder. Keeping the shoulders down. Chin rolling back. Keep pressing those elbows down. Over to the left. Left ear. Chin to the left shoulder. Roll center. Let your head be heavy. Again, press those elbows down. They'll tend to creep up. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, press down. Drop your chin. Left shoulder. Ear to left shoulder. Chin. Roll back. Do as many of these as you need to release tension in your neck. Most people carry a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders. To the shoulder and back center and up. We're going to do some shoulder roll, warming and opening, but we're so forward flexed and hunched from typing and driving that we're going to really focus on opening the front, contracting the back. So hands to your shoulders. Inhale, big beautiful circles up. Exhale, back down and around. Focus on that joint, opening up the joint, warming, stretching. One more. Then your elbows will lift slightly on your inhale. Press them back, squeeze between the shoulder blades, open the heart and collarbones. Inhale to neutral. Exhale to neutral. Inhale, look up a little bit. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and release. A little bit of a roll. We're going to do a two-part Arm Vinyasa and yoga breath today. So you're going to start with your palms up. Inhale. Follow that breath as it expands, 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 and lifts and look up. Press up, stretch. Exhale, reach out. Do those fingertips and down, really dropping the shoulders. This is part one. Inhale. Exhale. Moving with your breath this way really calms the nervous system, begins to relax things and open things, and it's way more efficient. That's part one. Part two, you're going to reach out to the side walls, really stretch on the inhale, turn exhale, hands and elbows come in, prayer center. So when you bring your hands in, your shoulder blades in the back will come together and down. So I want you to do 2 more and really try to focus on that. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, shoulders come down. Reset those shoulder blades. Inhale, exhale. Let's put them together. Part 1. Part 2. One more like that. How far can you reach? Are you feeling it getting longer and more relaxed? Inhale up, stretch up. Exhale, you're going to bring your knee to your chest, either shin or hamstring. Pull in, so use your hands to lift your chest and lengthen your spine. And pull in to stretch your glute and hip flexor. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull in a little more and circle that ankle. Nice and slow. I'm going to open that joint up and get it warm for the standing poses. Other way around. Slow, beautiful circles. Grab your hamstring, left hand on the chair. We're going to make big circles in the hip socket. Inhaling up, exhaling down, smooth. So we're warming up the hip socket and the other way around. So I remind my classes often, this is a synovial joint. When you do this, you secrete synovial fluid that nourishes the cartilage, and you're getting it ready for work. Inhale, exhale, reach out. Inhale. Feel those shoulder blades, don't forget. Inhale up, exhale, left knee in. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull. Circle your ankle, nice and slow. 3 times the other way. Close your eyes whenever you can to really go inside and feel the feeling of stretch, the rotation. Grab the hamstring, anchor yourself, make sure you're not slouching. Big circles in the hip socket. Keep deep breathing. And release. Take a moment to just round down. Let your shoulder blades come apart. Inhale up. Grabbing your strap around your right foot. Follow your right foot. So make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. You're going to use your arms, but you're not going to lift your shoulders. So really focus on bringing it up as high as you can to feel a comfortable stretch, no pain. And then see if you can press your hamstring towards the ground and your heel towards the front. That'll really help lengthen that hamstring. As you breathe, maybe you can go a little deeper on your next exhale. But it doesn't matter as long as you feel it in that hamstring. Take that strap in your right hand, left hand on the chair. Take it halfway open. Keep your left leg forward, your chest up. Maybe you can open a little more, but only go as far as you can go without turning. And then press with your heel like you're trying to step on that wall. Stay as long as you want, but come back. When you're ready, come back, switch hands. First, you're just going to take that right foot to the left because we're going to stretch the outer hip. See if you can bring that left knee to the right. Sit tall. Take a big breath and then pull that leg up some more and turn your chest to the right. You should feel a nice stretch down your IT band, part of the hamstring, outer hip. Come back and release. Strap your other foot. Again, find the tension that you need. If you're hanging on too close, then your shoulders will come apart. Sit tall. Lift. As you get more relaxed, more stretched, you can tighten up on the strap. Then try to press your hamstring down and your heel to the front wall. And then lift your heart. Take the strap in your left hand, anchor your right. Halfway out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Maybe open more, but only if you can keep this leg straight forward and your chest forward. Inhale, back center. Change hands. Take your left foot to the right. Reset your posture. Bring your right knee to the left. And pull a little more and turn to the left with your torso. So your right knee and torso are going left. Your left leg is going right. And come back. And release. We're just going to do a little cat and cow. So hands on your hips. Elbows come forward, roll down, stretch all the way down your spine. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, bring your elbows back, open, and roll forward on your sitting bones. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to neutral and relax. So you can get a drink of water now, and I'll meet you standing to the right side of your chair. Okay, if you're back, we're going to do some sun salutation. So hand on the chair, take your right foot back. So you want to be hip distance, that's hip bone distance. I'll do one set facing and one set from the side. So you can do one arm with one hand on the chair because we're going to be on both sides, so both arms will get a chance. Take your right foot back, the toes turn out to the diagonal, and I want you to square your hips, square your chest. Take a deep breath in, exhale, bend. Now if you look and you can't see your toes, you're going to have to bring it forward. Also, at least hip distance. If you're on a railroad, you can torque something and it's hard to balance. If you have balance issues, you can just step a little wider. That'll help with that. So once you've found your foot placement, when you bend your knee's going over your second toe. You can see it. We're going to add it in the Arm Vinyasa. So leg is straight but not locked. Inhale, press up, exhale. Right now we're just doing part one. I want you to see, can you get a little deeper every time? Inhale. Exhale. One more. And remember, if you're doing one hand, exhale, sink. Pressing strongly through that back leg. Stay in your lunge. We're going to do the second part now. Inhale. Bring those shoulder blades together. Then reach up. If your shoulders start to crowd your ears, widen your arms. Take a deep breath. Sink. Most of the weight's in that front heel, pressing firmly in that back leg and back foot. Straightening the leg. Squaring. You're going to pull that left hip back, right hip forward, forward fold. Don't lock the knee. It's straight but not locked. Shoulders are back. Look down at the floor. Pyramid. So bring your left hip back and your right hip forward. Press into the chair. That'll help a little. Inhale up. Take your hand to your outside of your left hip. Take a nice deep breath. Do not bend over. Just press into the chair and rotate. You should feel a nice stretch in the hip flexor. Bring the left hip back. Come back center. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, slide down and forward fold, only as far as you can go without rounding. Then press this left hand into the chair and revolve. Look over your left shoulder. So this is Revolved Pyramid. And if you can't breathe, back off till you can. It's important that you breathe deeply. And inhale, come up, bend that leg and step forward. You're going to go behind the chair and take your feet nice and wide. Toes are out. So you're just going to start to open those inner thighs. We're going to do a warrior squat. You can use the chair. I moved the chair so you can see. You can use this chair. And you can use the right arm first, and then the second time the left arm. You don't need to have one hand on the chair. Otherwise, we're going to exhale. Exhale, add on that Arm Vinyasa. Inhale, press up. Exhale, squat. We're going to try to go deeper every time. stay down as low as you can. Second part, inhale, reach out, bring those shoulder blades together, sink, press. If you're using the chair, press with the right hand. Flip your hands, bring it in for sun god and goddess. Sink a little lower. Building strength and endurance. Exhale, inhale, exhale. This time you can use your left arm. So you're going to be like this. Press out, flip, bring it in. Try to press the knees back, push the hips forward. And come up and heel toe in. Now you'll be on the other side of the chair. I'm going to turn so you can see it from the other side. So your left foot steps back and you bend into your right leg. So you got to find, if you're doing that, that's going to hurt your knee. So you got to be long enough or just don't go deep. Square your hips, shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing through that left foot in the back. Second part. Reach up. Maybe look up. You don't have to, but you can try. It's a good balance challenge. Bringing your hands down. Straightening your right leg. You might need to step in a little. Square your hips. Forward fold. Halfway. Pull the right hip back, the left hip forward. Inhale. Left hand outside your right hip. Deep breath, and then revolve. Press into the chair. Release. Maybe you can slide down. Take a deep breath, and then revolve as far as you can. Keep pulling that right hip back. Left hip forward. Come center, lift, bend your knee and step forward. Another good time to grab a drink and come back for a little balance. I'm going to leave the chair to the side, but you will have it in front. Everything we're doing, you can have that chair in front. You're going to take your feet wide. Turn your right toes to the right. Look down that your arches lined up with your heel or your heels lined up with your heel. Square your shoulders. So your hips will be at a diagonal, but revolve from the belly button. One Arm Vinyasa. Use this right hand to press that left, to really bring your shoulders square. Then you can have your left hand on the chair, your right hand on the chair. So you're going to use that chair, I guess I better use it. You're going to press into that chair and side bend. And then see if you can look up or over. So you're trying to square your shoulders. So reverse triangle. Come up, change hands. Your hips are going to go left. You're going to slide down a little bit to the right and then pull that left shoulder back. Try to stack them. That's the modification. If you don't need it, first we'll just reach up and down. Really try to get a stretch here. Arms back to a T, relax your shoulders. Hips go left as far as you can. As long as you can on this underside, reach up. You can look up, down, forward, whatever keeps you from being dizzy or doesn't hurt. And up. Relax your arms. We're going to do one more. You can do either one of those two or come with me. Go back as far as you can and maybe drift the arm back. Inhale back. Reach those hips to the left. Go wherever you can go. maybe you can reach over your head. Use that arm to bring you back up and relax. Heel toe it in. We're going to do a couple of trees before we sit down and do the other side. So the key to tree balance is strong hip. You can't be hanging out. Keep your hand on the chair. You can go low. Reach out. Bring that shoulder in. You can stay here. You can reach up. You can try to let go. And release. You can do that again, or you can bring your foot to your shin or all the way up, but don't press on the knee. So you can use both hands to reach out, or you can still be holding the chair. It's a lot easier to balance in your bare feet than in tennis shoes. So I suggest you take your shoes off. Here's another challenge. Move your arms in different directions. When you move your limbs away from the center, see, it can be difficult. And every day is different. And release. Other side. So first triangle, measure, square, inhale out. Actually, let's inhale up. Let's do the whole thing. Use this left hand to turn your shoulders square. Then you can put your left hand on the chair. Right hand's going to slide down and you're going to revolve your right shoulder forward, your left shoulder back. Inhale. Change hands. Right hips go right. And then revolve. Use the chair to help. You press into this hand. And up. And if you don't need the chair, reach up, stretch up. Arms to a T. Hips go right, reach. Stretch those one hand from the other. And then try to drop those top ribs to lengthen the bottom ribs. And back up and relax your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Back into a T. Do whichever of those you like, or full reverse triangle. Full triangle. Really get long in those under ribs. Drop the top ribs. Maybe reach over. And then bring yourself up. And heel toe in. Now you're on the left side of your chair. Turn that left out. Use those toes to stabilize. Get tall. Lift up. It's hard to balance if your shoulders are in front of your hips. It's easier when you stack your bones. One hand, reach out. Bring it in. Reach up. Maybe you can reach up. Doesn't matter if you do. Do wherever you're at. Your shoulders are relaxed. Release. Place that foot wherever you want. Reach out. Hands together. Maybe reach up. It is so much easier when you don't have shoes on. You can move it all around. You can do a little Madonna voguing, or you can just hold and release. All right, grab another drink. We're going to do a few stretches and twists and come back. Come back if you went. Maybe you just watch me be silly. All right, take your feet wide. Press those thighs open, lift your chest. Right forearm on your right thigh. Take your hand on the chair. Get really long in the spine. Big breath in, exhale, turn. Come back center. This is one of my favorite hits. So we're going to turn again. This time you're really going to focus on pressing that inner thigh. Then if you want to reach out or over, but keep your left sitting bone grounded. and come back up. Round and tuck. Arch and come forward and leave your legs as wide as you can. Left hand's going to press that left inner thigh. Right hand on the chair. Big breath, long spine, no rounding, and turn. Pull with your hand to help you turn. And release. Exhale. Really press that thigh open. Stay there. Reach back or reach over. And inhale up. And come back to center. Nice inner thigh opener. Sit tall again, so don't let yourself slouch. Inhale. And bring that right knee in again. Everybody's going to cross at the ankle. Left hand outside your right thigh, right hand behind. You're going to bring your knees, both knees to the left. We're stretching the inner thigh. And then use both of your hands to turn and look over your right shoulder. Inhale back. Exhale, pull that knee in again. Now you can go back to the cross at the ankle, or you can grab your knee and start to turn. See if you can bring that knee over and pull. Maybe you can grab with your elbow and press into the chair and turn. You can be doing the first one. If you still don't feel it, grab whatever part of your leg you can and twist that way. Sit up tall. Inhale, come back. Exhale, foot down, forward fold. Bending at the hip, fold with your spine long. Do not let yourself round. So just come forward and never press on the knee. Always press between the joints. Inhale, slide up. Take that left hand inside and revolve. You're not going to bend very far, but I want you to feel it in your left low back and top of that glute and the right upper back. Rise. Right hand on the chair, slide down. Now you'll feel it more in your left upper back. Keep your abs engaged. Inhale, center. Go as far as you can. Without rounding. Very important that you're bending at the hip fold. And inhale back. Inhale. And the left leg comes up. Pull it in. Release, cross at the ankle. Bring those knees to the right. Left hand plant and revolve to the left. If you feel a stretch in your outer hip already there, you go back to that one. Come back center. Exhale, pull in. Start to turn. Grab it with your hand. See if you can cross. Maybe you can hook it. Really get into that outer hip. And then turn. Again, if it's not enough, grab whatever you need to grab, but don't let your low back round. Bringing that knee back. Drive your leg down. Slide down. You really lengthen your spine. Lift inside. Not very deep, just deep enough before your back would round. Pressing into your thigh really helps twist you a little more. Come up. Exhale. Coming forward until you feel a good stretch in your low back. It's really important to revolve your spine, lateral bends, anterior, posterior every day. And rise. And your deepest hamstring forward fold that has no pain involved. Inhale, bring that leg in. Walk back. Time to relax. Sit as tall as you can with a level pelvis and relax shoulders. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And just scan your body. How do you feel? Relax your feet. Relax your shins and calves. Relax your thighs. Relax your glutes. Feel yourself sink in the chair. Relax your abdomen, rib cage, chest. Feel your back broaden, your shoulders drop. Relax your arms, hands, and fingers. Feel your head balanced perfectly on your spine. Relax your face. Stay relaxing and scanning as long as you need. And when you're ready, you're going to open your eyes. Scoop a breath in. Bathe yourself in energy and relaxation. Reach out and up. Bringing your hands down to the heart center. I hope in some small way I've helped. Stay healthy, stay happy. Can't wait to see you all again. I miss you so much. We get together, it'll be a party.